My dear students, today's class, on your request, it will talk about Korea, South and North Korea. Because two news are to be highlighted. Today's news first, they are perfect because we signed a huge contract with South Korea. Thales, you know that company, Thales Alenia Space, which is a joint venture between Thales and the Italian Alenia, has just won the tender organized by the Korean Ministry of Defense to provide 4 observation satellites. In fact, they are what we often call spy satellites. They will be launched by 2023. These 250 million euros contracts aimed to provide some high definition observation satellites, and they will be brought by this French and Italian consortium led by the French. Well, it is a good news, but wait, to what kind of purpose will South Korea use those satellites? At the same period, in those past days of December 2018, the US showed their surprise of the acceleration of the peace process between the two Koreas and were a little bit upset because it wasn't clearly linked to the program of elimination of the North Korea nuclear weapons. South Korea desire to engage and unify with its northern neighbor appears to be clashing with Washington's goal of eliminating nuclear weapons on the Korean peninsula. As the two Koreas make steady progress toward reconciliation, for example, a South Korean train on last Friday traveled across the border into the north for the first time in a decade, there are mounting concerns that peace efforts may overshadow the denuclearization of North Korea. From joint railway projects to sporting exchanges, South Korean President Moon Jae-in's government is looking to spend hundreds of millions on economic and cultural initiatives with Pyongyang to promote integration and reunification. So far, the two countries have agreed to reinstate a joint military commission, develop mechanisms for family reunions, and even pursue a joint bid to co-host the 2032 Olympics. In Washington, many are now comparing the rapid pace of warming inter-Korea relations with the slow progress of denuclearization. North Korea claimed it has closed a major nuclear test site and has promised to dismantle more facilities as part of an agreement between its ruler Kim Jong-un and US President Donald Trump. But last month, the Center for Strategic and International Studies, a US think tank, said it had identified 13 of an estimated 20 undeclared missile bases inside the isolated state, triggering concerns about Pyongyang delivering on its promise. Moon, who leads the leftist Democratic Party, has long advocated a policy of engagement and detent towards Pyongyang, even as he comes under criticism for pandering to Kim. While that won't greatly affect Washington's efforts to pressure North Korea, US and South Korea relations could grow more tense in the future. More than half of South Korean university students believe unification is necessary, according to a government survey conducted in early November. There is another less discussed reason for Seoul's prioritization of unification, according to specialists. It's the hope that the North's nuclear weapons will fall into the hands of a unified Korean state. If President Moon's goal of reconciliation works, it could eventually produce a unified Korea. Under that scenario, the assets of the two Korean states would increasingly be shared, which could see a unified Korea inheriting the North's nuclear program. To many South Koreans, however, those arguments don't reflect the realities of Moon's government. Unification can never come ahead of denuclearization, according to a lot of officials. Getting the North to relinquish weapons of mass destruction is an essential precondition for unification, so it still remains a top priority for President Moon. It is the official talk, the official message. But in one of the most technologically advanced and innovative countries in the world, we can also imagine that getting free nuclear weapons could be the price that would cover the huge costs of future reunification. In your opinion, is this idea serious? And by the way, what are the advantages and the strengths of a unified Korea for the French industry, for example, such as Thales? It's up to you. I'm waiting for your comments. Bye bye.